And the Amanimi Festival, Amanimi-Binanimi Festival. Amanimi means know your home. Binanimi means know your brothers, your sisters, your relatives. That is the meaning of the name, Amanimi-Binanimi. Okay, the reasons are this. Why this Amanimi-Binanimi event is taking place every year. You know, we have the Ogulagha Kingdom as large. We have a lot of children. Many of them, some are outside this country, in UK, in different countries. So why we are doing this at the end of the year is to bring our relatives, brothers, sisters, our children, let them come and know their home, so that any eventuality they will know this is where they are from. That is our major reason of doing this festival every year.
So what can you say about the religious aspect? Because anything that has to do with the festival, some people who are Christian, they take it that they are not involved. That has to do with some certain people. For everybody, Christian, Muslim, and
yeah, actually, it's for everybody. It doesn't signify that we have one God that we are serving somewhere. There is nothing of shows. All is just to bring unity to the community. For the children, adult, and every other person come together, eat and drink and know themselves more, that we are all from the same place. That is one of the most essential things why we are doing this.
Okay, sir, the last note, sir. There is always, how do you be able to convince people in the diaspora in other states to be able to come? Because, you know, some people have this mentality that has spirituality in the bomb. Maybe something so they decide to stay away from the community for so many years. So how do you be able to convince them?
Yeah, that has been the message we are also giving to them. You know, most people, the mentality people has today, the mentality some people has today, so if they come to their home, they have money, when they come, they will die, people will kill them. When they come, they have a lot of things that will go against them. And we are telling them, even those that are living in the home, do more better than the ones outside this home. So our appeal to the general today, telling everybody they should come to this home. When you come, you receive more blessings and more grace. So doing this Amanimi-Binanimi festival, it brings more unity, bring every good thing to the town. You can see, we have some people that came from the United States. I believe this afternoon or this evening, today is the last show, the hall will be here. You will see them live and direct. And it's giving a joy to everybody. So my appeal to the general, anybody that related to this kingdom, they should make themselves available to come and witness this every year, every December. A lot of activity is taking place, and it will make us to sell very well. We are not here to serving anything that is affecting anybody. You can see you've been in Ogulagha for some time. You can see walk around. You cannot see anywhere they have something that this is something the Ogulagha people are serving. No, every other place you meet church. So this does not against anybody in religion. Everybody is free to come and enjoy yourself. Thank you.
You are the chairman of this club that is organizing this every year. What are your prospects for next year?
Man, prospect of next year, I believe by His grace, this is the second year we are doing it. My next year will be greater than this. And I'm very sure that by next year, I will make my kingdom, I will make this Ogulagha entirely to be proud, for more people to be here. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you.
Sir, can you tell us your name, sir?
Public Justice Timia Diakuna, the Secretary Amanimi Binanimi Social Club, one of the founders of the club.
So what is this club? What is this name all about?
The meaning of the name means knowing your brothers and sisters, you understand? Knowing your village, where you are from, and your people that are origin from that village. Because that is the reason why we decide to make sure at the end of each year we come out with this program. And by the grace of God, it's a program that has come to stay. I initiated the idea 3 years ago, which I single-handedly promoted, and my big brothers now saw a great ideal here in it and a great vision in it. So we've now come together to put the community interest first and foster unity among our people. I say because anywhere there is no unity and peace, development cannot come. So our function is to bring our people closer and strive for developmental projects that will benefit the life of our people. So it goes beyond just the social network we are building. In the nearest future, we'll start giving out scholarship and other things that will boost the economic value of the community. Thank you.
Yeah, another thing too, religious issue is also key. Maybe some people are not enlightened to know this is a social, cultural organization. Maybe when they begin to see masquerade and all that, they think it has nothing to do with Christian. Can Christian also be part of this event?
Okay, you see, I am one man I'm a very strong Christian and I believe in religion. You see, traditional things, they are different from worshipping of idols. Like a traditional masquerade has to do with our culture. We're promoting our culture to the Western world. You understand? Like you see the traditional wrestlings, those are part of our culture. So there are a lot of social, cultural things we are bringing out to display to our children because a lot of them, because of this modern civilization, they don't even know what our culture is all about. You understand? If you see a child wakes up, whatever I think of is computer and other things to Google and the rest. But we are telling them that this is not how we are born and brought up. You understand? That the honey they are enjoying today, because by grace of God, some of us are growing to the stage of becoming a billionaire. You understand? The honey they are enjoying today, we pass through hurdles to get to the destination where we are going is still very far. So we want them to understand those values. You understand? If they don't know the values of their culture, there is no way they will appreciate it. So that is the reason why at the end of each year we bring our children back home to see what we are doing and for them to know their place more. You understand? Like the first day I brought my family to this town, my last son just told me, say, Daddy, stop calling this place a village. He said, this is an island. If he has not gotten the experience, he won't know. But I took him around the length and breadth of the community, showing him our boundary to the Agiazis, Bayasa, and these other houses. So with that, he was able to know the geographical terrain of his village and the differences. So I think it's giving children a lot of lessons. And if you watch, since the past 3 days, the economy value of the community have changed. There are people tripping in and out, coming just to witness the show. So this is festive period, and it's one of the ways we can also make our people happy.
Last note, sir. There's always how will you be able to convince people, especially those who always carry the way with spirituality. When they go home, they are afraid of maybe one thing or the other. How will you be able to convince them so that?
Okay, like me, I'm a true example of it. My dad is one of the first barrister from this region, but he abandoned the village because of witches and wizards. So while growing up, he told me, say I should not go close to that village. His people are dangerous. I told him, I said, if your people are witches and wizards, I am more stronger than them, so I'll conquer them. You understand? I am one person. Everybody that has come across me knows my kind of person. I don't believe in anything. I believe in the God I'm serving. I believe there is no witch doctor or native doctor that can consume me, because I'm a bona fide son of the soil. And if you know what Ogulagha is, knowing the meaning of Ogulagha alone, you should know that the gods of the lands are with you always. You understand? This is a land that is blessed by rich witches and wizards. Let me use it that way. You understand? Because what we are benefiting today as a people was given to us by the land, which is as a result of the hard work of our forefathers. You understand? So they are staying here watching us. This is a land that cannot be conquered by any stranger or anybody. So if you know the social culture of this land, it is called Ogulagha, means where work and nourish. You understand? That is to tell you that every witches and wizard have no power in this land. And it's a land that is blessed with natural oil. You understand? Natural gas. We have a lot in abundance that are yet to be tapped. You understand? There are some of our cultures we've never started introducing, because it has to do with a lot of things which I don't think some of us can bear the bond. No. So there are a lot in this place to benefit. And with the way we are building up the community in vision, we'll all be smiling back home. I won't see this one as Boni, another rich oil, this in their culture. Because when it comes to the end of the year, all their children, both in the diaspora, they retire back home to feast with their people. After that season, by January, they'll go back to their various business. That's how it's been done in other areas, and that is the only way you can promote your people.
Can you tell us your name, sir?
Okay, my name's Ambassador Chief Dr. Gospel Tomone is my name. The PRO Amanimi-Binanimi Social Club of Ogulagha community.
So, what is the meaning of Amanimi-Binanimi?
The meaning of Amanimi-Binanimi is for all our children. Either you are in abroad, you are far away within Nigeria, you should come home, know your family, know your roots, your quarter. In this community, we have 7 quarters in this community. And these 7 quarters, some of our children that are born outside this community does not know those 7 quarters. And because of the vast development, we want our children to come home and also queue up with the development for us to know ourselves, love ourselves, unite among ourselves, so that these marriages we are talking about, sometimes my own younger brother, because of we don't know ourselves, can marry each other, and that thing is not a good thing. It's a taboo in the Ijaw land. So that is the reason why we are doing this festival, for everybody to come back home, for us to know ourselves.
Okay, sir, on a quick one, sir. How will you be able to pass the message to others, especially those in diaspora, to be able to be part of this, especially knowing fully well that some people with the nature of their belief, especially spiritual things, that if they go home, maybe misfortune will follow them, so they just decide.
That is a fallacious story. is a fallacious story. I mean, fallacious in the sense that there are some ancient beliefs that are not even beliefs. You understand me? Sometimes we want to just deprive ourselves from the benefit of our communities. So people can form issues. Spiritually, there is no witchcraft spirits. There is no witch everywhere. There are witchcrafts everywhere. Like we that are staying in the town, we grow up from this town. We're built and brought up. The witch, are they not in the village before we grow up, before we live to this level? Did they kill us? They did not kill us. So that's mentality that they have in the diaspora is a wrong belief, a very wrong belief. So they should remove that thing from their heart and know that this is a place that will even make them for people to recognize them. Because if you are from Ogulagha Kingdom, from Ogulagha community, you're supposed to be a proud son, a proud daughter of Ogulagha, because we have all the oils. The oil is in our kingdom. So if you come home and if you go to your whatever place you are living, if you tell people that I'm from my village is Ogulagha Kingdom, people will respect you. So if it is because of you come home, they will kill you, they will bring your wealth down. If that is the reason why you are not coming home, I said it's a fallacious story. It's a lie. Come home. Our God that created us will never let you down. Our God is watching everybody. In those days and these days are not one. That is why you see the Baramatu voice is taking the news to all over. For people to understand that the things that they are hearing from the communities are not like that. They are not like that. So I disprove that belief. Thank you.
Okay, on the final note, sir, there is always a belief that when people go to some festival, seeing people with this traditional system, those who are Christians see it as
Bible does not criticize tradition. Bible does not criticize tradition. Tradition is tradition. Every community, every kingdom has a tradition. Even Israel, they have their own tradition. So tradition is not a festive something. It's not festive. It's something that we believe that this is how we're supposed to do to organize ourselves, to live among ourselves, to unite ourselves. That is not a demonic something. It's not an evil something. So those that who are castigating the festival that we are doing to be a demonic or an evil something, they have not read the Bible. If you read the Bible, you will know that tradition, even the Bible, does not go against it. Bible recognizes tradition. That is why Jesus Christ went to the feast in Cana, where he did his first miracle. He turned water into wine. So tradition is something that every community is recognized. Thank you. Nice.
Can you tell us your name and your position in this Amanimi-Binanimi?
Yeah, my name's Ambassador Chief Samuel Timia, JP. My position in this club, this great club, I am the financial secretary of Amanimi-Binanimi Social Club.
So, sir, what can you say about the Amanimi-Binanimi Festival. What is it all about?
Thank you. This festival is all about the intention we have for this festival, or as a club, is to make sure that our sons in the diasporas and those that within the country, either Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Warri, what have you, everybody should come home. And as the name implies, Amanimi Binanimi, it means come and know your country home, your village, your town, your community, that your father or your forefathers' land, you should come over and know your town. It is very, very important for every sons and daughters to come home at the end of the year. When you come home, you will know your brothers and sisters. You will know your relations. Because if you are always staying outside your community, then you can even get married to your own blood sisters. But when you come home at this festival, this one, when you go to your quarter in your community, the elderly people will now tell you, this is your brother, this is your sister, this is your auntie, this is your cousin. Then you can now know that, yes, you have a place that you are living. And places like Ogulagha is like outside country, because we are blessed by the special grace of God. You have comfort here. You have comfort, the best comfort you can think of, because in life, social amenities, light is very, very essential. There is no light failure here. Water, very, very essential. And when you come to places like this, even though you don't have the mind to build in your home village, when you see the comfort and the place, this place is situated in a place to the end of the coast. So the breeze, what you see by the seashore, will even make you to put a structure here, so that when you come home next time, you will stay comfortably. Those are the reasons, the aims and objectives for us to form this club, to make sure our brothers that are not here in the diasporas, they have to come home yearly. Thank you.
Sir, you know, it is believed that every festival has to do with things that are not Christian nature. What will you say about the religion?
Festival of this nature, festival is to make sure to organize party to make the town busy. This our festival is to make people happy. It is not a fetish, it is not a occultist, or it is not something that is related to anything juju. It's just to create an happiness to all the indigenous and all non-indigenous. Make sure the Christmas is booming. That is the objective. So anything you see here, whether masquerade, whether cultural dances, is for happiness. So that is the religion. It does not affect religion. It's just social, cultural display of our culture. Thank you.
Lastly, a word of advice to as many that will watch this thing, especially the sons and daughters of Ogulagha who have no interest of coming home. Just a word of message to them.
Yeah. Thank God, I want to use this medium to tell all our brothers in the diasporas, please come home. North, south, east, west. home is the best. I want to advise every one of us to come home and make sure you know your brothers and sisters. And not only that, development. If you build your mansion here, is a development. You do not rely on only government to come and develop your community. By putting in your structures here, you make changes. Even the internal roads, we can do them by ourselves, and that is what we are doing. So please, my brothers, my big brothers and sisters that have, I know, most of them are millionaires, billionaires. They are outside there. Come and join us. It's free for everybody to join us to do what we are doing. When you come, you can see the changes of this community. 10 of us have that pain. Not that we have money more than others, but just that sense, that idea. That is why we formed this club, to make sure that everybody should come home, that sense of belonging. So, yeah, thank you.
Afternoon.
Can you tell us your name, sir?
My name, Dr. Ambassador Wilson Arata.
Okay, sir. What is Amanimi Binanimi?
Ama is a town. Ama, the meaning of Ama is town, community. Binanimi is know your relations, your brother, your sister, your uncles, your family people. That is the meaning of Binanimi.
So can you tell us how this thing all started?
Yes, we are all workers out of our community, and our children, our wives, and they are not interrelating to the other families, which they are always speaking the English language. Even their own tribe, they cannot speak it. So we look at it, and it's very important, so that the children we have too, they can be able to know their relations, their brothers, their sisters, and their community. So that is the purpose of this.
Does this have anything to do with religion? Because we are talking about festival, people think maybe they see masquerade dance there, they think this thing has to do with fetish things, so they want to stop others who are Christians from not participating.
No, this is not a religious issue. This is a festival. It's to unite the brothers and sisters. So it's a festival. It is not this one, whether it's from idol serving or no, it is not related to any religion issue. It's a festival for the community.
Pass a message. What is a word of advice to as many who are afraid to come home? There's always a belief that so many people run away from home because of maybe one spiritual issue or the other. So what's a word of advice to actually motivate them to come?
Yes, I will put myself as an example. It is because of all these things, me, I don't live in Ogulagha, but with this Amanimi-Binanimi, I've come to stay. After today, we'll go and do our work, and I'm advising all my brothers and sisters in all over the world to come down and join and to develop, because if you don't come to your community, how the community will develop? What we have seen, when we travel, the things we have seen, is part of tourism. We should exhibit it here so that other people in the other area too will come and join us to make the community is a part of development and awareness
to the world. Well, it's a community and it's a cultural development. So we should all come together every year and join hands and build the community so that we can know ourselves better as a sister, as a brother, uncle, father, mother, so that we know where we come from. So I'm pleading to everybody, by next year they should come and join Amanimi-Binanimi to celebrate the festival. Thank you.
Good day, good afternoon.
Can you tell us your name and your community title?
Okay, I am Chief Ambassador Francis Bomiembi, the Ogulagha of Ogulagha Kingdom, a leader in Ogulagha community.
So what can you say about this Amanimi festival?
Well, the Amanimi-Binanimi festival, as you can see, is a festival put together by some selected individuals who are indigenous of Ogulagha community and Ogulagha Kingdom at large. You know, in every community there are activities that people are engaged with, most especially during the festive period like this. Before today, back in the years, the Ogulagha community has a special festival they used to do, which is called Amanimi-Binanimi Festival. That festival, for a very long time, we have not been doing it. For several reasons, we could not do it again. So the town was left with any activities during festive period. So these selected persons, about 10 of us, we put heads together to say, we cannot be living in this town and don't do something to promote the socio-cultural activities in the community. So we decided to put this event together to make the town lively and to bring unity among people and to let our people, sons and daughters from far and near, from diaspora, to come back home so that they can know themselves and merriment together. That's the main reason why we put this event together. Thank you.
What do you have to say about the religious aspect? Because some people will believe that this thing has nothing to do with Christianity, so they are not part of it. So how do you convince those who are already saying as far as they are Christian, they want to take part in this?
Thank you very much. You know, in everything that you do, people will say something, but you know, this event has nothing to do with religion. It's purely social activity, nothing religion. Because if it's something that is related to religion, by the mere scene, you will know that this thing has a religion picture on that tomb. But this one has nothing like that. It's a social event put together just for people to have fun, celebrate and play together, unite and live as one people, and to promote the economy of the community. That's all. So those that are thinking that there's something fetish, they are mistaken. So my advice to them, they should remove that from their mind and come and join the event. It's just for a merriment's sake, not for any fetish activities. And you know, this thing that we are doing is capital intensive, but we are not doing it to get gain. We put it together freely for every Ogulagha indigene and even visitors to come and enjoy. Drink, eat, dance, celebrate and enjoy yourself for the festive period. That's all. Thank you.
Last note, sir. How will you be able to convince the Ogulagha sons who are in diaspora? Some of them are even living in Warri and all that. But there is always a common belief, spiritual belief, that if I come one tea or the other man, how will you be able to convince those people?
Okay, on that aspect, you know, in life, there are a lot of ups and downs. There are challenges everywhere. So those that are living in the cities, they always feel in the home level there are some certain things that will affect people. They don't like coming home. But what we will keep doing is to enlighten them, to educate them, to advise them, and to do more publication about the event, so that they will see that the thing is not about a spiritual aspect. It has nothing to do with religion. That it's just something to have fun. We will make them to understand that by way of doing more publication and more communication and more advice and discuss with them. They are our brothers and sisters, so we'll talk to ourselves. Gradually, everybody will key in, and it will be lively and fun-full event. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, sir. Can you tell us your name and your positions in this community?
Well, my name is Ambassador John Twaye, the chairman of Ogulagha community.
Okay, sir. This Amanimi festival, what do you have to say? Because I was meant to understand that this thing has been existing before they started to do a game. What is it actually all about?
All right. In the first place, I think you misconstrued how they gave you the name. The name based on what you have explained. Amanimi Binanimi Festival. That is the primary name of this festival, which happened to be the community, Ogulagha community grip, as in every 10 years that usually takes place. But this very one we are talking about right now is Amanimi Binanimi. You know, whatever thing that happens, there must be a replica, and in as much Nigeria is concerned, whatever you want to do in the world to be recognized worldwide, it must be to CAC. And this person, they went to that ground, and there will be no duplication to a name to be given. So that's the difference. Amanimi Binanimi is different from Amanimi Binanimi. Yeah, so I need to give you that clearance. Yeah. So going further, this club, this is a club, Amanimi Binanimi. You know, Nigeria system cannot be predicted, and for a while, the initial one, which happened to be the community-owned one, based on financial constraint to an extent, it has been in a level of pause. But these young men, they see it as necessity. In every year that comes to an end, there is need to be happiness of people. Not just that, there are some certain things you have to put in place for people to say, this is worth doing. And upon that, they said, let us come together and make this to happen. What is it? To know your community, your kingdom, to know your brother, your sister. More in particular, you know what I mean by more in particular, the opposite sex. I could be a brother to you. Your children may not know me. Your children may not know, my children will not know you as well. We may meet in the school. The other angle that, more especially from the sisters, they marry other persons and they bear other names, which wouldn't bring the names together. So it is very rare, more in this our Nigeria, cut across anyway, if I may put it that way. When the sex are female, they bear other surname, so there will be no easy connection. So some persons, the beautiful girls, they wouldn't ask questions. So they felt, no, this is not good. That is why they said, Amanimi Binanimi. It means, translating it, know your community, know your kingdom. Local government is a viral matter that people will know. So they said, let us know our lineage, our relationship in family, community, in quarters. That is why they pin it, giving themselves together. And it happened. This is the second year, and there is a fruitful result out of it. So I think that is the essence of these young men coming together, using their resources, their body, and every other thing. And I appreciate them for this initiative they have taken. The media house and whichever name I will call that coming to cover this event. I'm very, very glad to see it at this moment. Thank you.
So on a very quick one, how will you be able to appeal to your people, especially those in diaspora, to key into this festival that is annually? Then how will you be able to convince them, especially those of them who have this mindset of that if they go home, misfortune will befall them, so because of that, they decide to stay very far away. How will you be able to compel them?
Well, in the first instance, I want to appreciate you for this you have done for the second year. You know, this is the jet age, and this is the only medium that we can disseminate this information to them. So I think this is not a town crier issue. A town crier issue is within our own confined community. So the first necessary area, this is what you are doing now, and that is the excellent point of it. Do you know that the first day and yesterday, do you know what happened? I was able to meet up the first day because of my activity and my position. I've been called from every corner beyond the shores of Nigeria. And so I think to answer your question, that has been already answered. Then the second side of it is, how do we be able to convince them to this based on the belief? It's your mindset. We all believe that there is Christianity, there is Muslim, Buddhism, and whichever name you call, religious matters. It's your mindset. No matter how it is, spiritual matters are global. So if you are telling me or you that running away from your community, that will scare you or prevent people from harming you, it's your own mindset and your belief. So I want to speak from my own understanding and from my youth age to this time. My brothers and my sisters, in as much you are taking this free oxygen from God, you are moving on the earth, you are taking waters to comfort yourself and having a living. There is nowhere, don't run away from your own fake belief that running far, that is when you know that you are out of the sight of those wicked ones that will harm you. No, sorry, it's your faith. My brothers and sisters, come home. There is no place like home. No matter how you run, at the day when God designed for you that today is your day, they flew you down to your community. So why wouldn't you speak at that time that no, I ran away all this while. So today, don't bring me to my mother earth here. Why wouldn't you say that? So those are fake beliefs. So my brother, that is what I have to say for now. Thank you.
Let me just strip this point. It's a common belief that this kind of nation, when they begin to see masquerades and all that, they believe this thing is not a Christian kind of thing. Those who are Christian will decide to disassociate themselves from it.
All right. Thank you very much, my moderator and my media house. We conflict ourselves. Conflict in the sense, though it's a wider definition in regards to conflict. But what am I saying? the British man has taken us off balance because there is difference between custom, tradition, norms, standard of things. If you can compare, when we are younger, we know the most poorest man will succeed. We'll be very pleased that no matter how it is, I can be able to have gari, common word, gari, to soak with kernel. Today, you will believe me, believe it or not, gari on the sky, granite on the sky, kernel on the sky. So what are we talking about? So, my brother, those are not issues. They are not issues at all. So, with what is happening, if you are somebody that is acquainted with what is happening in the society, your mindset will drive you. Everything is not school. Common sense will drive that, this is what is happening. So let me not go lengthy. We should understand what is happening in the society. So that is my take. Thank you. All right. I appreciate you.
I'm Pastor Florence Micah, JP, the chairlady of Ogulagha Community Women Wings, and also the president of Kwifi in Ogulagha Community. Thank you.
Okay, ma. What can you say about this Amanimi festival?
The meaning of Amanimi is to know your community, your town, where you are born from. Then the Binanimi mean you should know your brothers, your sisters. That is the Binanimi. So when we want to talk about Amanimi, Waranimi, Binanimi, there are some persons who are here right now, but when you ask them, who is this person, they will not know because they didn't come home. God, they are in worry in urban area. They will never even know their uncle. They didn't even know their quarter. But because of this event, because of this festival, as they are coming, they will ask their parents, who is this person? And the parents will now tell that person that this is your uncle. Okay, some of them who are wise, they will now ask their parents, where am I coming? Where did I come from? Where is my quarter? The parents will now tell that person, that daughter or that son, that this is your quarter, that is your quarter. Some of them, they don't even know that this community will have 7 quarters. But many of them will not know that this community has 7 quarters, but they are from this community. They are indigenous of this community. But when you ask them how many quarters your community have, they will not tell you, they will not know. Because why? They refuse to come home. But I want to thank God for the chiefs and the honorable men that joined themselves together to gather this festival, make us to know ourselves, make the community groove. At least when somebody here that our Ogulagha community want to do their festival, many will be happy and just enter boat, just come to the land, just come to the community. And when you look at the community, it's more than worry. Now, present, when you look at Ogulagha, especially the morning and the evening, it's like a market, which is very good. It makes me to know my lovely ones, which have been forgotten. I don't even know their name before. It makes them to know my family. Some of them will come, sister, now here you day, now here I do. This one of my brother, that's one of my sister. So that is one thing I know about. It's very good. And if this one will continue like this, I believe Ogulagha will go up and up forever and ever. Thank you.
Can we be able to persuade those who are in Lagos, Abuja, other states to be able to come? Because knowing fully well, some people, they are afraid that if they go home,
they will die.
They will die, or which will begin to pursue them. How will you be able to talk to them? And they should see a reason why they should go home.
I believe with the grace of God, as you are interviewing me, I believe we put it on air. They will see it. They will know what is happening here. If people are coming here, those that are coming are not dead, then is it those that are at home that will come here will die? No. Some of them will have that thought. If this person can go to a village and come back safely, I myself will also go and come back safely. This is where I came from. I must go. And God will touch them. Go come. In fact, this one will even convince them to come.
So those people who are Christians, but they don't like what's their message?
What am I saying here today? as a woman of God, as a child, as a pastor, this one is not juju. They are not serving juju. I am not seeing any image. I am not seeing any shrine. This is culture. This is culture. Okay, if we want to talk about dance, God, do we have a Christian dance for a different area? No. The same cultural dance that we dance in our community, that is the same dance we dance in the church. The same dance that God gave to me, give my leg to dance, that same dance that we dance for my church. So I believe this dance is culture that God gave to us. So I didn't see anything like an image or they are serving pouring drink. No, it's not there. We are making this one to make people to be excited to come visit home. Thank you. God bless you.